And Christine, how are you planning on voting? Are you doing absentee or in person?
I'm voting in person.
In person on Election Day. Why did you decide to go in person?
Because there's so much controversy around it, and I want to make sure that my vote counts.
When you go and vote anyways, you're separated while you're voting, so wear the mask and go vote.
You're not too concerned?
No.
Is there anything you think officials
This way
here...
you'll know you're voting and you're getting your vote, no one else's.
What's that?
You're getting your vote and you know it's legit.
Yeah. Have you been concerned about absentee voting?
Yes. Yeah, I don't like that one bit, no.
Yeah, I don't know enough about it, and I just feel better like going in person. I know, like the old-fashioned way, you know.
It should be. If you can go to Walmart, you can go to vote.
I would say they're probably going to have hand sanitizer inside the door, wearing masks, distancing people, which you do when you vote anyway. But even probably the people at the reception area will probably be spaced more apart.
And what kinds of things do you want to see at your polling place?
Oh, I would imagine that everybody would be wearing a mask. And typically where I vote, it's easy to have 6 feet between people, so I think that's probably going to happen. I would imagine there's hand sanitizer there.
NBC News Now correspondent Dasha Burns joins us now from Beaver County, Pennsylvania. Dasha, what can you tell us about that meeting with Beaver County election officials? What came out of it?
Hey, Allison. Well, you had the county commissioners, you had folks from the Elections Bureau, and you had the county sheriff all trying to wrestle with questions that are pretty unique to this race. There are 129 polling places across Beaver County. That's a lot of locations to keep track of, and what they're trying to do is make sure that everyone feels safe going to every single one of them to exercise their right to vote. One of the big pieces here, not just COVID, but voter intimidation. Tensions are high in this county, as they are in so many places across the country. The sheriff here told me that he's seen family fighting with family, friends fighting with friends, and he does not want that to spill over into the voting area. So coming out of this meeting, this is the first of several that they will have ahead of Election Day, but they have decided that the sheriff and his team will double their manpower and tactically decide which areas they might want to have a little bit bigger of an operation to ensure that nothing goes wrong. They want to be prepared for any situation, but the message they want to make clear, they will not tolerate any sort of conflict, any voter intimidation, any fights that you might bring from home to the voting booth. Allison?
Yeah, don't bring those along with you. How about masking at the polls, Dasha? Can someone be denied their right to vote if they refuse to wear a mask at a voting center in Beaver County? What's the plan there?
Yeah, Allison, this was a tough one. It's a question that a lot of voters have been asking. How will mask wearing be enforced? And the answer that came out of this meeting today is that legally a voter cannot be denied the right to cast their ballot because they are not wearing a mask. So while masks are encouraged and the county hopes everyone follows the typical guidelines, wears masks, socially distances, there will not be any real enforcement of those measures because legally someone can vote whether they're wearing a mask or not. Allison?
All right, Dasha Burns in Beaver County, thanks so much.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.